Cats being a butthole. Go away.
Dude, I'm so stoked for Spider-Man to come out so I can wait a year to buy it on sale.
That'll be great.
Wait, they're making another game?
No, they're releasing the PlayStation Spider-Man on PC.
See, I thought I heard that, but I could have sworn that shit came out on PC when it came out on console.
Nope.
Same with God of War. I was so confused when they were like, oh, the PC port's out now.
I've never played God of War, so I don't know.
Dude, God of War is great. I only played like a couple on PSP. Holy shit, those were the best PSP games ever made. Like, I never imagined...
Ever made.
It was like such an amazing like sense of scale on a PSP game. I don't know how to describe it. Like the giantness of what was going on the little handheld system was like it was awesome.
Yeah.
So Milotic or Milotic?
No,
Militant.
no more. No
Last
more Pokemon.
Milo Dick.
Oh, that's gross.
Not spelled that way, but
Oh man.
alright, what do we got?
What do we got?
Oh, let me my character sheet so I can look just to remember what we did. Oh yeah.
Poopy? I clear the chat and you're gonna put poopy? No, get this out of here. No. Alright.
We didn't do anything else after we fought,
I
right?
better not
That was
say
it?
poopy when I tab back in.
Oh,
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
Oh, you bastard. That
So it doesn't need to be a TPK since I didn't put anything in the chat.
TPKs are more fun though.
I just like DKs.
It's more fun when each and every one of you slowly comes to the realization that you're all just fucked.
Not if I run away.
Garrett would be like the only guy to survive.
That's okay. That's why I made sure that the race I knew he wanted to play would have 5 less movement speed, or 5 less speed of movement than most other things. They'll never truly get away.
They'll just keep coming at him 10
They'll
feet
just
per
use his-
second.
They'll just use his action and bonus action to move as well.
Yep.
All right, boys. Does anyone need to grab anything before we jump into the recap?
I need to buy some magical gear.
Okay, well, I more so meant like go to the bathroom or get something to
no.
drink or.
I came prepared.
Well, it's funny because
catheter.
it's funny because we've made like no money in this campaign.
You guys haven't done the first mission yet. You're still pending.
We're doing missions?
I mean,
Yeah.
you can. It's up to you guys whatever you'd like to do.
I thought we were just befriending wild creatures and doing a tour of the city.
And finally letting them
You've
free.
done a job of defending wild or of befriending wild creatures.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Well, it's twofold.
I have done a perfect fine job. Of it.
That was a natural 20 on that animal handling thing.
Exactly.
When he let him
That's true.
go.
Once
so.
Scrappy left.
Oh yeah, I
But
remember
it felt
that.
like a natural one.
Yeah.
A natural one to your heart.
But it felt like a natural one. We'll play this campaign and like 5 years later, we'll just be walking through a random forest. And there he is. It's like that's what your natural 20 gets. Him trying to maul your face off and we have to kill him. But
He had children, so then we get to adopt new ones.
God, I hope not.
Scrappy too.
Oh man. All right, who wants to tell me what happened last time?
Alright, I've got it.
Thank God.
So we eventually left the forest. We tried to go back and forth. It was way too cold. So we decided just to leave. We ended up getting out. Maximilian showed up and gave us a subpar meteorite. And a cart, which was nice. So we take the cart, hang out outside of the city, bring the Lady May out, and her companions out. We decide that we are going to go to the secret entrance, find out what Glisk is keeping at his house, because he wanted all these mushrooms that keep people asleep for like ever, and he would need to keep something very large asleep for a while, and that's why we think he needs it. Went in the secret entrance, got attacked by Chules, fought them off. They died, and that was the end of the session.
I concur.
All right. Yeah. Anyone else have anything they'd like to add? Yeah. What is it, Kennedy? Go ahead.
I thought that was a cat at first.
Do you say your piece? Is that it?
Wait, who did we fight?
Chules.
The Crustacean Monsters.
Yep. They're like lobster monsters. They're trolls.
Oh yeah, the big ass.
Actually, they're more like cressolopods.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Whatever you say, bud.
Did what's her face do healing last time,
I think she did healing during the fight. Yeah.
or was it at the end? I don't remember.
I remember her throwing some healing spells. I thought during the fight.
You're talking about Lady May, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah. She used healing spells.
Okay.
All right. So with all that being said, we'll go ahead and jump back into things with. For some reason, my maps have been loading kind of slow, so hopefully that won't continue today. I was having problems with that earlier. And as I say, this is taking an eternity for this map to load. All right. We jump back into things with Tito, Snicket Guy, accompanied by Lady May and her 2 bodyguards. Underneath the Glisk estate, searching for some sort of secret entrance. And this is where we are.
Jeez, those guys were big. Well, actually, I'm zoomed way in. So is everybody pretty much good with health then?
I'm good.
Right? Okay.
Everyone seems to be pretty good for the most part. Some people took a couple of hits, but nobody looks.
Can you get
Terrible.
me out from this wall?
No, you're stuck there forever.
Oh, great. Oh, here we go. Okay.
I remember what's his face, Jiro. He was a little bitch. He couldn't hit shit.
You don't know that.
Oh, I know. I was
All
there.
right. Okay, I guess we will look around. I will go this way and look around.
All right, go ahead and is there anything in particular that you're looking for, Guy?
Signs of some sort of secret entrance. I'd imagine it'd be hidden, so I'm looking for that.
All right, go ahead and give me an investigation roll. Looking around, you don't necessarily spot anything that immediately stands out to you. Though the rock patterns and rock formations, some of it looks natural, but a lot of it doesn't. A lot of it looks like it's been carved out, but it's difficult to see any particular spot or location that looks like it might have some sort of gap or hole large enough for an individual to travel through.
Okay. And that's just on this side, right?
I mean, we can say that you go around, looking around, and
Okay.
it takes you some time to do that. I mean, even a couple of the other folks around with you, Lady May calls out, "Did you find anything? Does anything look out of place?"
Not that I can see, not yet.
The brothers both kind of group up, checking out the other side. Is there anything anyone else would like to be doing as Guy is kind of conducting his investigation?
I want to, I guess, like, look out to see if there's any other, like, signs of potentially, like, hidden wildlife creatures or something.
Okay, you want to look
Because they're sort of
specifically for
danger.
any. Okay, go ahead and roll an investigation check for me. Looking around, Snicket, you don't immediately see anything that gives you the impression that there's more living creatures nearby. You definitely spot a couple of different signs of life, whether it's markings or remnants, remains of food, and things like that. But you just assume that they're realistically, based off the size and what they look like, they're probably from the choles that you previously encountered.
Okay.
So you wouldn't guess there's anything else here, but you're not 100% certain. And Guy, there is that one spot over next to you that's like an elevated portion of rock, kind of similar to the one you were on before.
Oh. Do I see anything? I mean, technically,
Well,
I do, but
if Guy would just kind of walk up there fearlessly, he would have walked right through what he seemed to be a massive rock formation.
oh, is it?
An illusion.
Let me zoom in. I walked through this rock.
Well, not the. So you'd have to climb up some to begin to get up there immediately, but it wouldn't even necessarily require a check. It would just require a climbing speed, which all of you have. But once you walk up onto the formation, there seems to be a rock wall, kind of block like an edge of the entire cavern that you're in, but you're able to traverse through that itself.
Oh.
In which you then see a small pathway that appears to lead upwards.
Okay, so I stick my head through, and it's just a pathway up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The whole formation kind of just funnels in on itself to a small pathway that like you have to walk through one at a time, single file.
Okay. I go back to the rest of the group and tell them what I found. Yeah, I found this secret passage. I think this is probably the way up here.
Right. Let's go.
Okay.
Looks like a pretty tight fit. I think Tito should lead.
Yeah, just... Alright, Tito, you go ahead.
It's dark.
I guess I'll go like third.
Be careful.
If it matters.
We don't know what Glisk may have hidden in the estate somewhere.
Spoilers, Kennedy. Thanks.
Hey, Guy, can you like look around for any sort of like magical traps or something?
I seem to have multiplied.
I have cloned.
Uh-oh.
Whoa!
Why? What? Delete?
What is this?
Delete.
Shadow Clone Jutsu!
You've
Hi, Tito, I'm
underestimated
Tito.
my power.
Hi, Tito. I'm Tito.
Oh,
Alright,
man.
so I asked the group if you want to wait here for 10 minutes while I cast Detect Magic. It may help us traverse this. If you just give me 10 minutes.
Does it stay on, or does it? How's Detect Magic work?
Lasts for 10 minutes as well, I think.
Mhm. I believe it should say on the spell. It's a concentration effect,
Yeah.
but I do believe it lasts more than just like one like burst outwards.
So you don't have to like, because I would imagine if you're ritual casting, it would only happen while you were ritual casting.
No, so ritual casting, you're nothing is actually like going on in the 10 minutes that he's focusing. In fact,
Okay.
like guy has to sit there entirely still. He can't even like have a conversation or speak when you're ritual casting.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and start casting that.
Detect magic lasts for
10 minutes.
okay, yeah. And
30 foot
feet around you.
sphere.
Wow.
Okay, so I
It's
definitely,
really
that was definitely the correct thing to do. So Kennedy agrees. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, you guys definitely have some time as you wait for God to focus, concentrating on his spell. You can see each of the brothers are kind of doing a little bit of warm ups. Why is there two of people? I don't understand what happened.
Is it? I can't tell if it's my dark vision or not. Is it lit in here? Is Travis
Oh,
Scott in here saying it's lit?
it's the only source of light that's in this room right now is the light that's emitting from Lady May's magic. There's no natural light where you guys are at currently.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna wait around.
Could always use that sword for a little light.
Wait, who has the sword right now?
Oh yeah, I want to go ahead and give the sword to Tito.
No, you gave it to me last time.
No, I got it back though. I asked for it back and you gave it back, and then now I want to give it back to you again.
Well, now I don't
It's
want
useless to me. Well,
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay, do I need to switch this over again?
yeah, you just needed to give it to
Tito, the guy who never uses one-handed weapons. No, he already has it. But you
Why
both
do
have
I
one.
have it?
You guys
Sweet.
are cheaters.
We have 2 copies.
Nope, deleted. All right, so what's our plan? Or go ahead, Tito.
I was just gonna say I'll use it like a nightlight in my shell.
A
In your
nightlight?
Oh. Is this still while Guy's ritual casting?
Yeah. Just gonna give you guys time to strategize or plan if you would like to.
So I guess it all comes down to if Guy finds out there's something on the way, because I mean, I don't know. You think that I'm assuming Glisk has his bases all covered, and he'd have some sort of booby trap set up for us, or anyone.
I would imagine so, though I'm not entirely certain. He's an arrogant man. Maybe he doesn't feel that he needs them. But I don't imagine he's going to be here alone.
Hey May, do you know where this secret entrance leads us to in the castle? Or the estate, whatever it is?
It's going to, if my memory serves right, I believe it will take us up on the far west portion of the estate. We should end up near the guest quarters.
And how far away is that from, I guess, the main room where Glisk would most likely...
It all depends. There's plenty of rooms throughout the estate. There's the dining hall. There's the actual master bedroom. There's a couple smaller rooms, one of which has a workshop in it.
I mean mainly his quarters.
If his quarters are where he spends most of his time, then he will probably be just west of the dining hall, which is about to the central location of the entire estate is the dining hall.
Okay, and this leads us to a west wing of the
Yes,
estate?
it should.
Okay.
I believe it will be in the guest quarters.
Well, let's hope he doesn't have any guests.
Well, Glisk is not a very likable man, so hopefully that will be the case. Though,
What time is it when we got to the? Was it dark?
Yeah, I believe you guys waited until night to
Okay,
start this whole incursion. So,
Okay. Yeah. So, I guess the first place we should check is where he most likely would be keeping someone prisoner. And I guess you would be the person that would know most likely the best place to have those, or where that would be.
to be frank, I don't know exactly where that would be. To my knowledge, this place was never designed to hold prisoners, let alone gigantic ones, if that's what we're assuming. Perhaps down here somewhere would be one of the larger areas, but maybe they's added another room somehow. And beyond that, Glisk is an arcane user, so who knows what else he's capable of.
Okay, well, if you see something that looks different than you remember, then let us know.
I will do my best. It has been some years since I've been down here.
Yeah, I guess we'll just move on until just keep pushing forward until we see something that kind of gives an indication that there may be something fishy going on.
All right. And right about at this point, we'll say just for the sake of time, Guy finishes up concentrating on his detect magic spell.
Bwom.
So, Guy,
Alright.
immediately you are able to sense magic. There's coming not more than about 10, 15-ish feet away from you, right where your line of vision ends on this curved tunnel. You sense an illusionary magic.
Ooh, okay. Um, so, what illusion do I see?
So what you see at the end of this tunnel is just kind of like a dead end to it. There's like piles of stones and rubble built up. There's a little bit of water dripping from the ceiling above, but it appears to just kind of have been like a caved in tunnel that never was quite completed at the end of this.
Okay, I tell, crap, what is your actual name? Snicket. God, now anyway, Snicket, you might want to poke your head in there, see if you can look around a bit, all sneaky like, before we all go in there. But yes, it's an illusion.
Oh, that
So
wall there.
we
Okay.
should be okay.
All right, that's it. There's no like you don't think there's any sort of like trigger or something that they'll know if we step through it?
You said it was illusion, correct?
Yep.
Not I don't remember what the other one was. That would trip people off, but I don't think it'll let people know.
Okay. And I want to go and I'll peek my head through. I guess this is, well, there's a wall here, so I can't actually do it.
You
Stealthily.
can. You can. You should be able to.
I'm
Stealthily.
trying to hit W and it, oh, whoa, there, whoa, now I can. Okay. So do I notice anything
Look,
besides just seeing what looks like a crypt?
yeah, I mean, looking around, it immediately does look like a crypt. However, there are a handful of these graves or these tombs that look like the lid on the top of the coffin has been pushed off to the side, perhaps suggesting that some of them might have been pilfered or looked into recently.
And do I notice any movement in the room?
Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
40. Oh! All
everything-
clear! Come on
Everything seems
through!
pretty clear to you. Outside of the flickering flames, you don't notice anything.
Okay. So I come back and I say, it appears to be some sort of crypt that I'm assuming they have Glisk and company have robbed the graves. May, was your family buried here?
My ancestors were, though I can't imagine my mother and father were.
Well, whatever they had in their tombs may have been of value to Glisk because they've been ransacked.
That does not surprise me, unfortunately. The bones, the bits, and the pieces of a past dragon tend to have a lot of value these days, whether it's as a trophy or used in magic. It's sad but true.
Well, other than that, it seemed like it was clear in there from what I could tell. So I think that we're good to go ahead and move on through.
I trust you. You have a good eye, Snicket. Nothing seems to get by you.
So I go ahead and step on through and kind of mosey my way to the middle of the room to get a better look at, see if anything, if I can, see if there's anything I noticed different than my first pass now that I can actually like move around.
You can go ahead and make another perception check for me if you'd like.
And I'll walk behind him
Dude, I thought you were
does.
about to get a fucking 2 after that. That'd have been fucking funny. Yeah, so it definitely looks like a couple of these tombs have been peered into. You would guess most of them, because none of them have like a thick layer of dust or cobwebs over the top of them. They all look as if they've been shuffled, moved, or rifled with recently. One of them is even emptied out entirely, while another one looks like a lot of its components have been taken out.
Are there any ones that are unopened?
There are ones that don't appear to be currently opened.
Okay.
Like the lid has not been moved, but the lack of dust buildup, cobwebs, things of that nature, give you the impression that it might have been moved or messed with recently.
Or they have a magic anti-dust spell.
Potentially.
That'd be nice for my computer.
Yeah. I kind of walk behind him. As I'm walking down the aisleway, is there anything that's magical as we're walking?
So
Other than the
radius. Oh, excuse me. 30-foot radius. The torches that are on the wall appear to be magical. Just a never-ending flame. But that is
Nice.
the only thing that stands out to you in the immediate area, outside of any magical items that might be on you or Snicket.
Okay.
Going so fast.
I would
I
walk
wanna-
here.
I-
Ooh,
I
I
wanna
can
go
hear the
that fast.
water. That's so cool.
You said there's water over there?
Yeah, I can hear the water. Like when my token gets close. Pretty cool.
What token? What are you talking about?
Guy isn't saying anything. Garrett.
I know.
Jeez.
What do you guys see over there?
Jesus, 22. 22 is your passive perception. Oh my god.
Yep.
Snicket, you hear some.
Why don't I even
So-
ask them what they see? Because I can see it.
You just see better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just take a look for yourself.
Snicket, off in the distance, you hear some the sound of like a dampened thud, like something like something pounding against a heavy wall.
Like just once or like repeated?
No, multiple times, just like repeated, and it sounds even like it's possibly coming from multiple sources. The intensity of some of the sounds, it goes up and down. Some are much stronger hits, while other are much lighter hits. It could very well be multiple sources.
Is it rhythmic or random?
Random. It's just like constant pounding.
Okay.
You think you might even hear some muffled shouting, though it's difficult to make out any of the words or sounds being uttered.
All right, I want to kind of whisper shout to Guy and Tito. Okay, I hear something. Try to keep quiet and move slow.
So telepathically, I ask him, "Where is it coming from?"
Can't really pinpoint it down. It's coming from pretty much all over. It's random and it sounds like muffled.
Well, I'm sorry. It's not coming from all around you. It's coming from a specific area.
Oh, well, which area?
It's coming from where you guys initially left from. It's coming from the
Okay.
Edge of that tunnel where the illusionary wall was at.
Did May and the rest of them follow us in?
You're looking around, you do not see them.
Uh,
Tito was the last one to step through the wall, and that was the last you saw of them.
it's coming from where we came from, and I don't see May and Jiro. I don't know if something's happening to them on the other side or what. Do we want to peek through and
Yeah,
potentially expose ourselves, or?
I'll rush through.
Guy, you rush back over here, and like fucking Harry Potter and his best friend Ron Weasley, you slam into the fucking wall as you attempt to rush through what you believed to be an illusionary wall. You hadn't even thought about it or registered it
Ow.
because you had just previously walked through this wall with such ease. But now looking at it again, your detect magic does not register any magical source coming from this wall.
Well, that was awkward. Did you
All right,
what-
so if detect magic is up, can I
Mhm.
still sense them through
Let me see. I believe
it's
you're probably not going to be able to.
1 foot of stone?
You cannot sense anything past this wall, giving you the assumption that this wall is more than likely thick enough to block off your detect magic.
All right. Let me see.
As you slam into the wall and you kind of get yourself back up, you can hear a very, very muddled voice of Ichiro screaming on the other side. We're blocked off! We can't get through! You can just barely hear him screaming across that the walls block them off.
That's no good. Is there any
I
way
want to
that
turn
you...
into a dragon and just blow it down.
Is there... Can I get an idea of like how thick it is based on like where their voice is coming from? Or like kind of rap on it a bit? Like,
Sure, yeah. What kind of? Just make it a general intelligence check for me with this one. Rug, I'm about to kick your ass outside. What the fuck are you doing? Leave my computer cords alone.
Give us a density check, John.
Give me a density check.
you...
It seems pretty thick. From your guess, you're right on the other side of the wall from where they would be, and you are still struggling to make out words that they're saying, shouting out to you. It's probably a couple feet thick, if not more. Seems like if you tried to just start smashing your way through it, you would be concerned that you guys might be here for a little while.
Dang.
So anyways, I started smashing.
Okay, so it's a couple feet thick. There's... Okay, wait 1 second. Does my telepathy... I guess rather than shouting, maybe we'll just have to shout. You can see within 30 feet of you.
Oh, boo.
Snicket, as Guy and Tito are kind of examining what used to be this illusionary wall, you can see these flickers in the flames pulsing from the torches all around you, as if a faint figure is slowly moving around in this room. Like it's slowly blocking off various portions of the light, and it's like you can see the movement and the shadows coming from it.
Okay, I want to... Like, I can't see the person, but it looks like there's, like... Is it...
Correct. You can kind of see like portions of where the light from the torch kind of shines on the wall. You can see this large figure kind of blocking out various portions as it's like slowly moving around. You can almost make out like a torso and arms, but there's
Gotcha,
no
okay.
legs to it, and it seems like it's floating slowly, kind of floating around.
Got you. I want to kind of whisper to Tito and Guy, get down and hide somewhere. There's someone with us right now. And I want to kind of get against this like pillar. I'm assuming this is a pillar.
Yeah.
All right.
And that way I'm blocking my line of sight from whatever that thing, where I would imagine that thing was. Based
I'll
upon...
do like a Starsky and Hutch thing on over this casket or whatever this thing is.
Yeah, no, over the tomb. Okay.
Yeah, and hide.
And what's Tito gonna do?
So this sword and this skull, that's just like, is that built in?
Yeah. It's just like the top of the.
I want it. No, I'm just kidding.
Tito, the entire room. What?
Walked across the entire thing.
Are you hiding, Tito, or are you just standing in the corner?
Seeing everybody else hide, I figure I might as well try to make myself less noticeable.
Okay, go ahead and roll a stealth check for me. Anyone who's hiding, roll a stealth check.
He's hiding right underneath a torch.
Oh my god, dude, my rolls today.
There you go. Oh
Hey,
yeah.
I call interference.
Alright guys,
Call interference.
don't worry dude, I'm a master of stealth.
Tito and I both rolled 4s, but mine turned into a 12.
Hey, there we go. Too bad it doesn't count.
Oh, dude, I am the stealthiest one. Look at that.
All right, and all of you are just attempting to stay hidden where you're at, not moving at all.
Yeah, and
I
I'm
want
gonna,
to try to peek around and see if I can get eyes on.
yeah, I'm gonna try to look, smell, anything.
All right,
Just see what I can see.
roll a perception check for me if you're going to try to peek around and see what you can find.
I'll do it by look first.
80.
Okay, well.
I've already rolled a 1 and a 20 this session.
All right. You said
Jesus,
perception,
you
right?
just rolled 20s. Yeah.
Dude, I see everything.
Tito and Snicket, you both see this large, shadowy, corporeal form. It's almost as if a massive amount of shadowy clouds are just smushed together into one being. You can see a large torso with enormous, long, lanky, hanging arms with massive, uh, large obsidian nails dangling down from each fingertip, a huge head with pointed ears and massive jaw and teeth that stick out and below each jawline, a huge slanted nose pointed upwards, and these blank, void white eyes.
Like
As
Nocturne?
this kind of, yeah.
Sweet.
So, do I get the sense that he sees me?
You get the well. You didn't. You have no idea what you see. You don't see anything over there, unfortunately,
Okay.
guy.
You didn't even roll.
But he did.
I did.
He rolled a 9.
No, Tito.
Oh, Tito rolled a 20. Oh, he got. Oh, that was a stealth roll. I thought Tito rolled a 22. Never mind. Tito didn't roll perception. Tito doesn't see that. Just Snicket sees that.
I'm leaving. You know what? I'm gonna smoke my fucking turtle weed. I don't give a shit what's going on.
All right, so approximately where do I see him in the room? Is he like here? Is he like?
Well,
He's right here.
you'd have to move from your current location to be able to see him. So you'd have to like poke your head out.
That's what I was
okay.
doing. I thought when I was looking to see.
Yeah, then you can just move your token and you'll see him. If you want
he's
to.
actually there. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
He's actually there.
All right. And could I get a sense like where? I mean, based on like which way was he moving before? Is he still moving?
He's not necessarily moving right now. He seems to be kind of staying still. He's almost like trying to halfway hide his body or hide half of his portion through or himself behind this pillar. And before he was just kind of like moving around the back side of the room. It didn't necessarily seem like he was moving away or going to any particular room. It was more so kind of like he was stalking almost.
So I get the sense that he was essentially like stalking. It felt like
Yes, that's kind of what it looked like. It felt like he was on the back edge of the room, kind of pacing around back both sides, like he could have potentially been examining or eyeing the group.
Gotcha.
So was it like a mean stalking, or was it like
he realized one of us dropped our wallets and he's trying to get it back, but he's socially awkward, doesn't know how to approach us.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
I mean, with a 27 perception check, we should probably be able to know like his disposition.
If he has any family medical history problems.
Yeah, dude.
Well, he's got a good description of what he looks like, and I mean, most floating winged demonic-looking creatures with obsidian nails, jagged teeth, and horns that you've
misunderstood.
Oh, sure, yeah, absolutely.
They weren't born that way; they were made that way. So,
I want to, being able to like not. Can I see Guy like right now, or is he hiding? Like,
can you see him on your screen? What I'll say is that like what your token can see is what you can see right now.
Okay, I said no. If he was like ducked behind the crypt thing so that I couldn't.
Oh, I guess that's up to Guy, because Guy is small enough that if he wanted to lay down or like really crouch, he could totally hide behind a tomb if he wanted to. Tito might have a hard time with that, though.
I mean, with a 27 perception, you would probably have seen me try to look out to see what I can see. So,
well, I want to try to essentially get his attention, like without talking.
Okay.
To like, kind of
point. I'd be looking to you anyway, since I don't see squat.
Yeah, I want to, point to in the direction that guy is, and then float, like try to do an impression of what this guy looks like, and then
no, you have to roll for that.
Big scary, roll
to make an impression. Performance check. Okay, performance check. Oh god, I thought it was gonna be a 1.
Snicket does like these motions where like he puffs out his chest and he sticks his arms out to the side and he starts like inflating his chest as he walks around. He's like motioning for like big scary guy as he points over towards the pillars at the center of the room.
Okay, so telepathically, I say, "There's a bat."
Thank God it took you. Finally, you're using telepathy because I can't freaking initiate it. Um, I go, no, it's some kind of big spirit, scary monster. I might try to flank around, and I don't know if we want to try to sneak past him, but I feel like he definitely knows we're here. So I don't know if we want to. Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. I saw him.
Well, yeah, he definitely knows we're here. So I don't know if I should distract him, and then Tito can like ambush him, but getting Tito in on this might be hard. I guess you can talk to him, but I mean, we could do that. It's up to you.
I mean, I could telepathically talk to him if I'm within.
That's what I'm saying. You could
30
talk to
feet.
Tito.
I was talking about talk to the. Actually, I am within 30 feet. I'm talking about the bad guy or the.
Okay. If you want to try talking to him, you can.
How evil does he look?
He looks pretty evil. He's a
you know
big
what?
black floaty guy. Pig nose, wings. Pretty evil looking. Maybe
So
misunderstood.
So he's kind of like a bat.
Kind of.
All right, I think I'll wheel around to go behind this pillar.
Okay.
No, it's kind of doesn't let me. Well,
Are you getting caught on something?
no, I guess right here will be behind the pillar.
Yeah, that'll be. You should be behind the pillar at that point.
All right, and I kind of peek around. I still don't see him.
Not from where you're standing right now. No.
And I just wait to see if I can
What am I
eventually. Well, 30 feet. That's. So there's this door here, correct?
There is, yeah.
So first thing I do while I'm seeing if I can see him is relaying all that information to Tito. Like, hey, there's a big, scary guy. You might want to just stay there, but be ready if something happens.
What?
Oh my god.
Who said that?
No, you definitely heard that, because...
Who said that?
Are you saying that out loud or in your head?
Yeah.
What?
Alright, I got you.
Okay.
I quietly ready my axe.
Your
Oh,
axe?
sword.
My great axe.
So I tell him, oh! You hear that in your head. We just go, oh! You might want to use your sword since it's magical, in case things go a little hairy.
I want to try to keep peek out, like keep an eye on where this guy is, so I can try to avoid like him sneaking up on me.
Okay.
Since I've noticed him moving him around a bit.
He is. It definitely seems like he's moving around constantly. It's almost like he's got this set up like it's his own little fucking playhouse. He'll pop up behind a pillar that wasn't anywhere near where you had previously seen him without noticing his movement.
Oh, interesting.
You actually, to be honest, you have such a high fucking passive perception. I feel like I have to give you some more. You even catch moments where it seems like he's able to move through the pillar itself.
Gotcha.
Which gives you the assumption about how he's getting these advantageous angles constantly.
Yeah.
But at this point, he's kind of retreated towards the edge of the room, almost like he's kind of blocking off.
Does it ever seem like he's like looking at me or like at one of us?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Most definitely.
So he knows we're here.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I mean, you guys also just kind of like walked out into the room. Guy just ran into the wall after the illusionary wall was gone. So you guys have definitely made some noise down here, and it definitely seems as if he knows you were here as well. It seems as if he knew you were here, Snicket, when you first started noticing his movement before you even saw it. You felt like it knew you were here.
I kind of. Well, I don't even know.
I'm still gonna hide like I'm playing hide and go seek like a kid.
I want to signal to Guy to the, because I can see him. Oh well, now he's moved. I want to signal to him to like at the door that's at the end of the hall that the spirit thing isn't at.
What would you like me to do?
Would do. I mean, are you talking telepathically?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we wanna try to make our way through that door and break line of sight? Oh God. Uh-oh. Hide.
So what I think
Hide.
we should... Ah!
Guy, as you begin speaking, you sense this presence just looming over top of you. As a massive,
Wow.
claw
Wow.
comes scrapping. What the fuck? I said it again. Comes screaming down from overhead, slashing out at you.
No.
11 does not hit, I don't think, though.
Shadow Demon. Okay. Yeah,
You don't know
11
that.
doesn't hit.
You don't know that. With the quick call out from Snicket as he saw the creature emerging from the wall, you were able to duck out just in time, Guy. Unable to get hit at all. We'll even say you like are able to run, maneuver yourself a little bit away.
I'll take it.
I need everyone to go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, easy. Natural 20, baby.
God, these are
Yeah.
awful.
These are great rolls, guys.
Yeah! 7.
Great work, guys. Oh.
He still goes out of me.
Oh, man. All right, everybody. Start of a combat at 9 for initiative.
I want
Oh,
to I guess since he's there, I want to pull out my short bow really quick. And I'm not going to move, so I'm going to use steady aim so I get advantage on my
Ooh.
attack. Is it? Oh, we never figured this out.
Figured what out?
For some reason, my short bow doesn't roll. What is it? What do
Was I not able to?
We had the issue that one time. I mean, this
Oh,
issue
yeah.
we just never we forgot to look into it because I haven't used it in a while.
Shit, yeah. Dude,
so
was I not able to give you a new short bow?
I
Did that not
I don't
do
know
it?
if we tried that. Let me try not using arrows and see if that's what's causing it. Oh, yeah,
Oh.
that's what's causing it.
Okay,
Something with
great.
the arrows. Well, oh God.
You must have been like out of arrows or something.
I have arrows though. It says I have 10 arrows.
Interesting. Well, I think you're just using regular arrows right now, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. So
All right, we'll go with
take the first one.
Yeah, 22 does hit. Go ahead and roll
I
damage.
need to alt. And
You do get sneak attack because you had advantage on the
Yep.
attack.
let's say I'm sneak attacking.
All right, for a total of 11 points of damage. So you guys watch as Snicket quickly taking cover behind one of the pillars, pulls out his short bow, taking quick aim, and a shot fires across the room. And as this arrow first impacts with this shadowy figure's form, you watch as it slowly kind of moves through his figure, almost like an arrow through jelly, before it just kind of lands on the other side. Definitely not doing quite as much damage to the creature as you had anticipated, Snicket.
Okay. And then I use my steady aim is my bonus action, right? Can't.
Is it? Is that what?
Steady aim is my bonus action.
Okay.
So yeah, I think I can't do anything else. Yeah, so that's it.
All right. End of Snicket's turn. Up next is Tito. What would you like to do, sir?
Well, I forgot to say I did draw the sword.
The Hellfire Greatsword?
Yeah.
You
So
did it.
that's what you got equipped right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up, dog?
pissed?
All right, what would you like to do, Tito? As you approach the shadowy demon in melee range. Of course, of course.
How many rages do you get a day?
3.
Plenty.
Remember, you have whatchamacallit.
I'm gonna
great
use
weapon master.
whatchamacallit. Well, this isn't a great weapon, so.
Yeah, if you're gonna use the longsword, it's not a great weapon.
Really?
Yeah, my
I didn't know that.
proficiency and my great weapon master are
Oh,
useful
also,
on the
well,
sword.
you can, but remember, you can use it it's a versatile weapon though, so you can use it two-handed.
Oh, longsword is a versatile weapon.
I think
Yes.
that one specifically
I-
isn't versatile.
It is versatile damage. I clicked on that and it just rolled a D10 for some reason.
Because that's the
Okay. I
mean,
versatile. That's the
I
versatile
looked-
damage.
Yeah.
Is
I looked up a
1d10.
longsword, and it was versatile.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
just like a plain Jane longsword.
so he can use it two-handed. Is it considered a great weapon though?
I
Let's look
don't
up
think
the
it's
weapon
considered a
master.
great weapon though.
I would just because
Because great weapons have the tag for great weapon. I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
I'd assume there's going to be something that distinguishes a great weapon from a non. It's a
Yeah.
heavy weapon is the distinguished thing you need for a great weapon master attack.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of these dinky little swords, but I'll use it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna fuck that bitch up.
Okay. Go ahead and oh, yeah, 19 hits. Go ahead and oh yeah, you already rolled damage. All that hits. Or did you roll
Yeah.
this? Oh yeah, you rolled that 36 seconds ago. Oh yeah, all that hits. All right. As Tito swings out with the Hellfire longsword, you can see the orange-red glow of the blade as he swings it through the air. He singes it across the creature, and you watch as the blade stings heavily through the chest of the creature, and it screams out in pain as the longsword breaks through its shadowy form, dealing a pretty heavy blow to it.
Yeah,
Nice.
bitch. I'm glad a guy telepathically told me I should use that sword.
Ooh, actually, this is where I retcon because I'm a bad DM. None of those things happen. He actually acts as if the attack does not do as much damage to him. I apologize. I misread.
Oh my god.
I take it back.
Uh-oh. um,
Why did it say I lost rage there?
I don't know why it's taking off the effect, because this is an active effect I added, so that way it would roll the extra 2 damage for your rage. I'm not sure why it's taking it off, though.
Whatever. But yeah, I'm done. That's all for
Okay.
me.
You do still hit him, but unfortunately your blow just didn't do quite as much damage as you had anticipated. Alright, and then on his turn, you all watch as he attempts to back away from Tito, disappearing into the wall. You do get an attack of opportunity, Tito, if you'd like to take it.
Oh, hell yeah.
17 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Damn, how am I getting, like, so much added to that?
What do you mean?
Like, the roll was 11. What's the 4 and 2 coming from?
4 is your strength modifier, which you add to the weapon, and then 2 is your proficiency bonus because you're proficient with the weapon.
I don't think I'm proficient with the sword, though.
Yeah, you are. Barbarians are proficient with all simple weapons and martial weapons.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure you are. I can't imagine you're not proficient with it. Yeah, it's a martial weapon. You're good. You're good. Right as you swing out with the Hellfire Longsword once more, you get another attack against the creature, but it just feels like the damage is not, or the impact of the blade is not quite doing as much as you had hoped every time it hits. Alright, now I'm just sure you guys are going to just get to watch where he is, because you'll see this fucking icon just fucking moving around
I wonder where he's going.
as he pops out next to Snicket and is going to attack you with his claws.
Oh no.
Ow.
19.
That hits.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Wait a second. Why
Did he
is
just
that?
do 22 damage to
That's what I'm
me?
saying. Do we have advantage on?
22.
Oh, it does extra damage if he has advantage on the attack roll, and it rolled. It went ahead and rolled it by default. You're good. You only take 11. You don't take 22.
It's a lot better.
Oh my god.
Why the fuck did it roll it like that? I hate that. Jesus. So it rolled 66 and then oh my god, that's stupid. If the demon had. Okay, yeah, good stuff. All right, and as the demon appears out of the wall, slashing into Snicket, dealing a good amount of damage to him as his claws rake against your flesh.
Not my flesh.
He is then going to back away from you, disappearing through the wall. You do get an attack of opportunity if you'd like to take one.
Does it have to be with my bow since that's what's out?
Yeah, I believe so.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and whip off a shot.
Might as well, right?
Yeah.
It will be a disadvantage, unfortunately, because I don't
He's
think you have
next to me.
sharpshooter, right?
Nope.
Okay, yeah, so disadvantage.
There it is.
13 just hits, though,
What?
Hey, baby.
All right.
as he seems to pay almost no attention to your shot to him, seeming like a glancing blow at absolute best.
Perfect.
All right, that is the end of his turn. Up next is Guy. What would you like to do?
So he's just gone.
He just vanished through one of these walls.
All right, I will. Do the torches look like they can come off the wall?
It looked like they could, yeah, if you wanted to pick one up and take it off the wall.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll move 5 feet, pick this up.
Here, and then we'll go ahead and give you the torch effect.
Oh! Yeah! All right. Let's see. So, what type of action was that? Was that an action?
Well, that's an interaction for you to take
Okay.
that off the wall like that. So I don't think you can you use your repeating bow or repeater anymore, because isn't that a two-handed thing or is that a one-handed thing?
It's two-handed.
Okay.
Let's see. And then I will. Let's see. Is dropping also? Is that?
What do you want to drop?
Dropping is free.
Yeah, I usually just say drop
Okay.
is just nothing, just free to drop. Like, it's kind of the one way you can swap weapons in one turn without burning an action, if you just drop something and then interaction,
All right.
unsheath something else.
That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'll kind of just drop the torch at my feet,
Okay, here.
and then
let me see.
hold the action to shoot him if I see him.
Okay, here, let me make a light real quick that will be separate from you. There. Can you still see that light?
I don't see it.
Really?
don't-
There is supposed to be one there. Maybe the color is just not showing up great. Here, I'll do like a... There should be a light there.
I mean, maybe there is. It just
might not be quite as bright. Oops.
yeah. If you want to make me all lit up for the time being, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll just keep that on you because that shows better.
Yeah.
I just made another light source, but it didn't pop up quite as well. Okay, end of your turn, Guy.
Yes.
All right, and you're holding your action to shoot it if you see it.
Yes.
All right, Snicket, you're up next. What would you like to do?
I want to move into the open.
Okay.
That's 5, 10. I don't see anything. 15, 20, 20. Well, too much. 25. Not seeing anything. I want to put away my bow. As my bonus action, I want to actually, I don't even want to use my bonus action for anything because I can't really. I need to dash, disengage, or hide. So as my action, I will dodge.
I will die.
And that's my turn.
All right. Easy enough. You said that's your. I'm sorry. You said that's your action, or what was your action?
My action was a dodge. Yeah.
Okay. Can you dodge as a bonus action?
No. That's
Okay.
the only thing that I can't do as a bonus action.
Oh, okay.
I can get, and my bonus action is dash, disengage, or hide.
Okay, my bad. All right, Tito, you're up next, sir. What would you like to do?
Fuck did everybody go? Guess I'll just ready my weapon too.
Okay, and if it comes within range, you'll give it a good whack in.
Oh yeah. And that's it.
All right, end of Tito's turn. Up next will be the unknown location of the shadow figure. It's going to appear from the wall near to Tito.
Ah!
You watch as he emerges. He instinctively immediately shields his eyes with his arms from the bright glow of the torch, and he instinctively kind of moves around towards the pillar to try to hide behind or try to hide away from the light as much as he can. Definitely seems like the light had a pretty negative impact on him when he was in like the direct line of sight of it.
Could I have taken a shot?
Yes, you could have actually. Yeah, you could have, because I forgot you held your action. Go ahead.
Same.
Also, Tito did.
Yeah, you guys both can here. All right, both attacks hit.
Wait, why is? What did I roll? Why?
What's
Why
up?
Why does it say 22?
Because that's your total.
What did I roll? I rolled a. Oh, I rolled a 17.
Yeah.
Oh, I must have been looking at Tito's. Okay.
Tito rolled an 11.
Okay.
Or
Gotcha.
12, excuse me.
Yeah, sorry, that didn't make sense.
Okay. Yeah, both attacks hit. And Guy, your repeating shot is a magical weapon, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So, Guy, as your crossbow bolt pierces through the shadow demon, it definitely seems as if it does a pretty good amount of damage to it. It pierces through, and the demon screams out in pain as the bolt pierces through its shadowy form. And Tito's swinging out once more with the Hellfire Longsword, striking against it, but still these blows just don't appear to be quite as effective as you thought they were.
Shouldn't his be 9? The
9
rage
what?
effect. The rage effect.
Oh
9
yeah,
damage.
it came off. That's what it would have been for a normal roll. Yeah, I don't know why that effect keeps coming off.
So you said my attack didn't do as much damage?
No,
Or did?
Tito's didn't.
Oh.
Does the light coming from that sword not fuck with him?
It's fire, not light damage. Which, wait, what? So I guess it's a magic torch? I don't know.
It seems like it needs to be a brighter source of light. Like the the light that shed from the Hellfire Longsword was only a dim light, unfortunately.
God.
And after you guys each get your pot shots on him, he is going to reposition himself behind this pillar, so he's out of the direct light before he takes a swing at Mr. Tito.
Ow.
Uh-oh. Well, this will just be a normal hit because Tito's raging, so...
Yeah. Okay.
What the fuck is all that?
That's a lot of dice. I hate how this attack is rolled by default. Okay, so what it is it's going to be just the first bit of damage, which was 7 plus 8 for 15 points of psychic damage, Tito. Oh, it's actually
Way better
not.
than the 21.
It's actually full damage because it's psychic damage. Holy shit, let's go.
So it's 15, just straight.
Yeah, it's just straight 15 damage
That
to Tito.
hurts. Got them psychic claws.
All right, and then he is going to once again back away from you, Tito, and you do get an attack of opportunity if you'd like to take one.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Motherfucker.
Unfortunately, 7 does not hit as the demon once again disappears on the other side of the wall. And that is the end of his turn. Up next is Guy.
1 second. I gotta see something. Alright, so limited telepathy is not really an action. Like if I wanted to say...
No, if you want to just talk, you guys could definitely freely say a handful of things back and forth during a round of combat, but not like you're not going to be able to do more than a few sentences.
Alright, I let them know that it's weak against bright lights or fire, so grab yourself a torch. And he went back in the wall then, correct?
Correct. Yeah, correct.
Okay. Then I will keep the torch around me and once again hold my action till I see him. Yes.
Sounds good.
Alright,
And
I gotta
then
use the
your
restroom
turn?
real
Okay.
quick. I'll be right back. You guys continue.
No worries. Up next, top of initiative is Snicket. What would you like to do?
So after hearing Guy's call out, I want to run here,
Okay.
grab a torch,
Easy peasy.
and then I will move here, and then I will use my bonus action to dash,
Yeah.
and then I will go here. Oh, I have to, wait, what? I guess I'll go here instead. Oh, wait, what? Go, click, drag, go. There, here. There we go. Go there. And I will hold my action.
Okay, to hit him if he comes by?
Yep.
What weapon are you using?
I was gonna hit him with the torch.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Actually, I'll go ahead and unsheath the short sword. So that's in my primary hand. The torch is in my offhand.
Okay, sounds good.
And I'll hit
Alright.
him with the short sword if he comes by.
Yep. End of your turn, Snicket. Up next is Tito. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna move over here. I'm gonna put the sword away and take out my axe.
Okay, good stuff.
Cause fuck that sword. And I guess I'll just hold my action ready it.
Okay, sounds good. End of Tito's turn. Up next will be the Shadow Demon. Is going to emerge from the walls once more. Over here next to Snicket. So Snicket, you can go ahead and take your attack as he moves within range of you. Yep, 25 definitely hits. Dealing a glancing blow to him, but a little bit of damage nonetheless, because no sneak attack, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
There shouldn't
because
be one there.
he's not within 5 feet. He didn't have advantage, so and
Yeah.
you knew you were there. Yep. Okay. Just want to make sure. As he does that, you get a quick slice on him as he kind of reels back. He tries to swipe downwards at you with his claws, but you can see that his vision is very clearly impaired by all of these bright torchlight, and he will take his attack with disadvantage. Oops, that was supposed to be disadvantage, so it's actually a 9, not the 19. Oh, and I'm pretty sure a 9 misses if I
Correct.
imagine.
Correct.
And with that, he will move away from you guys, moving
Do
through
I get an
that
attack of
wall.
opportunity?
You do get one. Yes, I was just about to say that.
Yes. Freaking yes. Whoa,
18.
that sword went flies.
Hits. Go ahead and roll damage. All right, slightly better than the last one, but still not quite as much damage as you're hoping for. All right, and that. Where the hell is my combat page? Okay, it's the end of the Shadow Demon's turn. Up next is Guy. Hopefully, he's here. He's not. Nice. We will just wait momentarily for Guy to hopefully return any moment now.
Any moment.
Any moment. Well, so how you guys doing?
What?
I said, how you guys doing? All my momentum has been lost. John ruined it. He ruined everything.
I don't feel immersed anymore.
Mm-hmm. The immersion is gone.
Sorry, I'm back.
You're good, sir. It is your turn.
Alright, did anything happen with my held action?
Oh, you did have a held action. Yeah, you would have had a chance to attack it as well then. So go ahead and roll an attack for me.
Heyo.
Yep. 18 hits. Or 23 technically. Right, 7 points of damage. So what had happened was it came out of the south wall over here. Ping, please. Rushed up on Snicket, attempted to swipe him. The light blinded him, giving him disadvantage on the attack, and he disappeared through this wall over here again.
Okay.
But then of course you got your reaction shot on him, and or not reaction, your held action, and now it is your turn, Guy.
Okay. So everybody's next to me. Okay. All right. I'll just keep holding my actions. It seems to be working.
Okay. Anything else, Guy?
No.
All right. Top of initiative. It is Snicket's turn. What would you like to do?
I'm going to. Ooh.
Go back in the darkness. Fight him on his turf.
I'm going to. Wait, did Guy's shot do full damage?
Mm-hmm.
What the heck?
Do I know why that is?
Not
Like,
certain, but you could attempt to ascertain it at some point if you'd like to make a check.
Okay. Is that an action?
Yeah, it would be in a combat, but afterwards, like outside of that,
okay.
obviously, it won't. It won't be a big deal. I mean,
Um,
you could do it during combat if you wanted to, but
it's because you have advantage when you're fighting your own inner demons.
Oh, yeah, it's my inner demon just
Yeah.
personified. Yeah, that's
Yep.
right.
I guess I'll just hold my action and then yeah, I just hold my action.
wow, just all these losers just holding their actions.
Can I hold wait,
I'm gonna
actually
shoot the wall.
can I use steady aim? I think I could use steady aim and then hold my action.
What
Steady
is
aim's a bonus action. It says you give yourself advantage on your next attack roll on the current turn. Is this, if I hold my action, is it still the current turn or is it a different turn?
So I believe turns are down into the individual actions of characters in the combat, but let me see, because I believe usually a round is described as like a whole, like everyone taking a single turn.
Yeah.
I think that because the wording is something like on your next turn.
Well, it says as a bonus
Or
action,
your next turn.
you give yourself advantage on your next attack roll on the current turn.
Okay, so what it is a round represents a 6-second period in combat in which each participant in battle takes a turn. So a turn, though, however, is one participant in that battle taking their turn within a round of combat.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, so it doesn't apply then.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll just hold my action and then do nothing else.
All right. Up next is Tito. What would you like to do, sir?
I guess I'm just gonna hold my action too. Just chill.
Just big chillin', you know? All right. Up next is everyone's favorite shadow demon, who is... Let's see, how would he do this now? He's going to come out of the wall,
Ah!
moving down. Oh, jeez. He's just in everyone. Just gets an attack of offer. Okay, guys, go ahead. There's no way to do it. He doesn't have enough movement to get to Guy and to dodge all the attacks of opportunity, or the held action attacks.
There we go.
Jesus. Yeah, 14 hits too. Nine points reduced. Oh, Jesus. All right, then Snicket, you as well. Go ahead and take your
Wait,
held action.
I get to hit him? Isn't he out of my range?
Oh, you're holding it with a short sword. I'm sorry.
Short sword.
My bad. Never mind. Well, you could throw the short sword if you want, can't you?
No, I don't want to.
Okay. Well.
Do it!
All right. Now the shadowy figure is going to attack Guy with disadvantage.
Why me?
Oh, we're just going to assume that that's probably not going to hit.
Yeah, get that crap out of here, dude.
Okay. And he is going to attempt to back away into the wall once again.
Attack of opportunity?
You guys each do get one. Guy, yours will be at disadvantage, though.
I'll take it. I'll just roll twice.
12 just barely misses.
Okay, I won't.
Oh, wow, both of you rolled 12, unfortunately. And the battle continues. End of his turn. Up next is Guy. You do the thing?
I do the thing.
Okay, wow, great turn.
I mean, I can't see it.
All right, up next is Snicket.
I don't know what else to do.
What would you like to do, Bud?
Seeing that Guy's attacks are more effective, I want to yell at him. Guy, what are you doing? What's the secret?
I don't know. Mine's magic, but so is Tito's sword. I don't know why one's doing damage, the other's not. I don't know.
Well, he's not using his sword.
He was.
He's using his great axe now.
Yeah, but he was using his sword, and it still looked like it just kind of passed through him.
Correct.
I want to.
So I mean, Tito may know, but me, I don't. But I haven't spent an action to.
Tito doesn't know shit about
check.
fuck.
Yeah, Tito. Yeah, we. Tito has no idea.
I want to sheath my short sword and use my action to pull out my quarterstaff that I've been carrying with me this entire time.
Fancy.
And
Really?
yeah, and ready that with. Is that two-handed?
I think it's versatile. I think it's either or.
It says simple melee. Where's the? Come on, come on. Where's my? Oh, I guess I can hit edit.
Yeah, it's versatile damage.
Okay, sweet. Yeah. So.
I want to say it's D6 one-handed, D8 two-handed.
That sounds right. Yep. So I get that out, and then that's pretty. I'm gonna move actually to here. So I can see him coming, and then that's it.
All right. End of Snicket's turn. Up next is Tito. What would you like to do?
I'm also gonna do the thing.
Hey, I don't blame you. You figured it out. You guys figured out the strategy.
Actually, since I'm small, can I move in like on top of someone technically, like in the same space? Isn't there something about being a small creature, or maybe is it one of my features?
Wouldn't have to.
That's,
wasn't there something about it has to be like 2 sizes larger? No, maybe I don't know.
I think that sounds right.
I don't know why that sounds right to me. That may be completely made up.
D&D doesn't have a specific rule on this because 5th edition of D&D doesn't have so it doesn't. Well, that being said, oh yeah, I believe what it is that there's not a default rule about that, but a lot of people rule that if you're 2 sizes smaller than the creature, you can like share a square. You can occupy the same square, yeah. Which I'll go with. That's fine. If you're like,
oh, I was getting confused. Naturally stealthy is you can attempt to hide even when you're obscured only by a creature that's at least 1 size larger than you. That's what I was thinking of.
Okay. Because technically, a square in D&D is like a 5-foot square, so like it's pretty decent size. So like you and someone larger than you could realistically fit in that space together. But for like game mechanics, it's just easier to not do it a lot of time. But you can if you needed to as a small creature.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm medium. Sorry.
He is somehow medium. Is he like 12 feet tall?
Who, Guy or Tito?
No, Tito.
I don't know how tall Tito is. He's pretty large though. He's a chunky boy.
He's thick.
Alright, that was the other question I had.
Alright. And that is end of... Oh, that was Tito's turn that we did. Alright, guys. Here we go. And as the Shadow Demon will make one more attempt as he appears through the wall to get within range to attack somebody. You go ahead and get your held actions in. Alright, as a crossbow bolt from Guy clashes into his chest, just kind of still sticking out of him. He gets within range of Guy as he reels back with his mighty claws. Tito heaves his great axe over his shoulder, and as he swings it across his side... Tito, how do you want to do this?
Ooh!
I want to roar.
But quietly.
But yeah, I just pull it from right to left.
Tito roars like a bear, ripping his great axe through the corporeal figure of this shadowy monster, ripping it in two as the creature lets out one final screech of pain as it fizzles into a pile of just this shadowy blob on the ground before you all.
What type of blob?
A black shadowy blob. kind of like wet sand.
Perfect.
Can I take some of that?
If you'd like to, I suppose.
Dude, I don't know what it does. That's what I do.
If you would like to, you can take some shadow demon remains.
Cool.
Maybe they'll still be there. Maybe they won't. You'll never know until
As the
this next time.
as the thing fizzles, I want to take the torch and just throw it to the side. Because I'll need that shit.
Okay. Boop.
I still want it though.
I mean, you have a torch already.
Oh, you had a torch as well.
Yeah, I had a torch as well.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, I grabbed the torch from you and throw it to the side. Get out of here!
Mine. I gotta figure out how to add stuff. I forgot. Yeah, anything that goes to the form of dust, all about. You triggered me when you said it
Triggered.
with dust. New loot. How do I edit this?
Make sure your page isn't locked, otherwise you won't be able to.
Okay, I got it. Shadow demon remains. Alright, and I will say that it is
18 pounds.
either a blob
Or wet
or
sand.
dust.
Blob.
Either a blob or dust.
I want to ask Guy now. So, what were you doing? Were you, like, saying something? Were you
Can I
more?
now try to figure out why?
Sure, yeah, go ahead and roll an
Because
Arcana check for
I'm
me.
definitely interested now. We may never know.
It wasn't. It has to be your inner demon.
Yeah.
You're not entirely sure. I mean, you're pretty confident that creatures of this nature have a tendency to have some sort of like resistance to basic weapons, but like you had previously stated, Tito's weapon is magical as well, so you're not entirely sure why there was a difference between the two.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. All right. Well.
Could I go check what was an illusion by not running into it this time?
Sure, the wall where you guys previously passed through.
Is it still solid?
As you walk over and you place your hand on it, it still feels cold to the touch, like a solid wall is there.
Dang.
And you kind of even place your ear to the wall, listening for any sign of movement or sound coming from the other side, and you don't hear anything.
So I kind of knock on it. I'm like, are you guys there? I yell that out.
Make a perception check for me. You don't hear any sort of response at all.
They did.
Okay. Well, I think we're on our own, fellas.
I'm gonna check over here if you guys wanna. I don't know if there's anything else you guys want to do in this room, but I'm kind of curious what's down this way. And I want to kind of peek around the corners as I approach, like, slow. Actually, I want to sneak, essentially.
Go ahead and roll a stealth check for me then.
Whoa, that was...
Hey!
Oh.
There you go, 14. Attaboy.
And everyone is free to do whatever they would like to do at this point.
I want to approach this wall and peek around the corner and see if I see any, like, anything in the room.
It seems like there's a bunch of barrels, perhaps of various drinks or whatever else they would be storing down here, but more importantly than that, there is a spiral set of stairs that leads upwards.
And then I want to go to the foot of the spiral stairs and listen to see if I can hear, like, any noise coming from where the stairs lead to.
Make a perception check for me.
50.
Whoa.
Sheesh. You do hear some footsteps coming from above, though it sounds as if they are fading, as if they're heading further into the estate, further away from where this staircase leads to.
Yeah.
You stand down there for a few more moments, listening out until the footsteps sound is gone entirely.
Cool.
And while he was doing that, I wanted to see if this door was trapped before I start messing with it.
Go ahead and make an investigation check for me. So, as you begin investigating the door, the first thing you note is the various inscriptions written all across the door itself and above it. Okay, what languages does everyone speak? Okay, you do recognize the language guy. It is Draconic.
Yes.
And it effectively states that this is the
Dragon
tomb
prisoner.
or the resting place of the oldest, most draconic beings that first founded the village of Nasu, Lady Meilei's great-great-great-grandparents.
All right, stand by. 1 second. There was that thing that she said. I have it here somewhere.
Are you looking through your notes?
Yep.
I want to investigate where this water appears to be coming from.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
It exists.
It's coming from up somewhere. Somewhere above your head. You would guess maybe the nearby stream, maybe it breaks off into here somehow, but you're really not sure.
I say in Draconic for my mother and my father. Does that do anything?
It does actually. You watch as the lights, or kind of the embedding of the inscription of the actual writing begins to slowly glow. You watch as each individual letter or piece begins to slowly light one after another before they are fully aglow and the doors begin to slowly open.
Yes!
I go, what did you do?
I remembered.
Remember what?
That was oh yeah, you weren't there. This was the password that Lady May used to get into her home, so I figured why not try it out?
Oh.
Alright, so I will go through.
Okay, so I will apologize. I don't actually have a map at all prepared for this. I didn't expect you guys to necessarily find this, but
Okay. Theater of the mind.
Sure, yeah, absolutely. We don't always need a battle map. Theater of the mind is perfectly fine in this situation. You immediately open it up to a large opening that begins to spread out further and further and further, and there are these massive sets of steps that begin to lead down, and they twin off, each heading left and right, but they look as if they curve back down towards one another, meeting again further on down the way. And you can just see that this room is constantly expanding, and the width and the girth of the overall tunnel you guys are in begins to get larger and larger and larger until it reaches the mouth where it opens up entirely. If you all would like to proceed.
Oh, hell yeah.
Heck yeah. Has it been 10 minutes since I
No,
cast this spell?
it has not been 10 minutes. You didn't even take damage, I don't believe. So you didn't.
No.
So you still are concentrating on the spell because you never broke concentration.
All right.
I will say at this point you probably about half of the time is down. We'll probably say you just got like 5 minutes left or so at this point. But as you guys begin to descend down, you hear the flick of torches along the wall that light as each passing footsteps gets closer and closer until you all reach the base of this staircase that opens up into this massive room where you see two enormous tombs before you that you can only imagine were built to fit a full ancient dragon within them. The tombs are beautiful and built of this stunning sterling silver with all sorts of gems imbued and embedded into them all across. There are piles of possessions covered in dust and cobwebs at this point. But above all else, at the base of each of these massive tombs, there are two massive gems resting in each of them. They're scaled like a draconic creature's skin would be, but it's a full hard gem, probably the size of a football. It is silver in its complexion. It has a glow to it. And Guy, it radiates a magical energy. However, the source or type of magic is not something that you've ever sensed before, and you're not able to identify the school of magic that this belongs to. It's something that you've not quite seen before.
Do any of the possessions or anything like that give off any magical radiance, or is it just the
only magical radiance that you sense is coming from the two egg-like silvery gems or resting at the base, but the possessions beyond it just more so seem to be personal possessions like clothing, pictures, paintings, personal affects, and things of that nature. Now, there certainly could be some valuable items there if you wanted to really pillage the situation. There definitely seems to be some various jewelry and things of that nature that are could be quite valuable.
Okay, I will.
Want to. Well, because I'm there as well. I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, you want to be there.
I want to try to like sneak like one like thing that looks like without anyone else noticing. Sneak like a little something that looks valuable.
Like a pendant, a necklace, or something of the sort.
Yeah, just pop
Okay,
it.
go ahead and make a sleight of hand check for me. Okay. Unfortunately, Guy's passive perception, I believe, is just high enough.
Yeah, and I see him do that. I'm like, absolutely not.
As you just catch Snicket trying to snatch some sort of valuable pendant he sees hanging off to the side.
Say, drop it.
But
drop it.
Don't we need money?
We do, but not like this.
I mean, what if we take it and ask May if we can have it?
No, we'll do that later.
But what if somehow the dragon like collapses this whole building and we can't get here again?
It's gonna be fine. Don't.
Okay. I drop it.
Alright, so I say, I guess near these in Draconic, I'll say for my mother and my father. Does that do anything? Nearby the gems.
The gems?
Or to the gems even.
They're really bad password protection. Using the same password twice.
There's no immediate effect to them that you can notice.
Okay. In Draconic,
what are you saying?
One second.
Well, I want to try something. What are you saying?
I said for my mother and my father. I say that in common.
I want to try saying it in Thieves' Cant language. Ooh. That's just you talk like a gangster when you do it.
No effect, unfortunately.
For my mother and for my father.
So also in Draconic, I say hello. Is there anything or anybody here?
Make a
death saving
persuasion check for me.
I'll be persuasive with your greeting and questioning.
It's pretty good.
Not good enough.
So, the other two don't necessarily see anything, Guy, but one of the scaled gems that is resting in this holder right before this tomb begins to pulse with this magical energy as you call out for something, almost as if it's beckoning to you.
Okay, I go over to that one. So I go over and stand in front of that one, and in Draconic I say, Lady May sent us. I think she would be like your great. Would I know what she is? Great granddaughter or whatever?
You have a guess, something of the nature like that. I think she mentioned it before, that her great grandparents were the ones who first founded this village.
Right. And I keep talking. That's kind of how I knew how to get in here. I don't know if you know what's going on upstairs, but this has been taken over by someone fairly evil. And we've gotten separated. I don't know. We may need some help trying to get these people out, but we've been trying to help her this whole time. I don't really know what you are. But any assistance would be greatly appreciated. Does anything happen?
No response. Nothing that you can see at all. The the egg-shaped gem is still just pulsing this faint magical energy from it, but you've not seen a change.
All right, I will put my hand on it.
Make a wisdom saving throw for me, Guy.
Let me see real quick. Witch's Legacy. You have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
Okay,
Is that
yeah,
this?
sure, yeah. This would probably pretty fairly qualify as a magical effect.
Okay. Wisdom. Saving throw. There's the first one. Glad I have advantage.
All right. So, Guy, you feel a presence reaching out to you from this gem resting in front of you. You can feel it calling out to your person and to your mental, and for a moment you can feel it trying to slip inside of your head momentarily, but you're able to fend it off.
So it was like a more of a intrusive.
Yeah, it felt like it was trying to make its way into your thoughts. While it didn't necessarily feel like it was a mind control effect or anything like that, it felt as if there was another presence trying to make its way into your thoughts, into your mind.
Okay. So I take my hand off and I'm gonna try to talk to it telepathically.
Okay.
And said, "Can you hear me like this?" And well, I guess this telepathic. Well, I guess they would just have to know my language. So.
I'm assuming you could speak
Yeah.
telepathically in Draconic still. I mean,
Yes.
I don't know why you wouldn't be able to, if that's what you'd like to do.
Yes.
Okay, as you reach out to it mentally with your telepathy, you wait for a few moments, but hear no response, unfortunately.
So I say, hey, this is there was something trying to get into my mind there. I don't know if it was. It seemed like it wanted into my thoughts. I don't know if it wants to know if I'm telling the truth or not, or what. But it tried to get into my mind.
Are you talking to us right now?
Yes.
Do you want me to try?
I don't know. Did I get that Did I get that it was like an evil presence?
That's
Or
a
was it?
little bit harder to ascertain. The only real thing that the distinguish that I can make is that it didn't feel like it was a controlling effect necessarily. It didn't feel like it was trying to seize control of your mind or your memories or your anything like that. It just felt like it was trying to intrude into your thoughts.
All right, I will touch it again and not and let it delve into at least my memories.
Okay.
Wait, you won't let it delve into your memories?
He's not. You're not going to resist at all, right? Is that what you mean? Like the
Yes.
effect this time? Okay. Snicket and Tito, you guys watch as Guy reaches over and bends down to touch it once more. This time, having no mental barriers or no resistance at all. You each watch as a silvery, magical energy, a slight glow begins to appear upon touch. Guy's eyes glaze over, and Guy, you feel yourself almost as if you're watching what's happening for a brief moment, and you feel a presence inside of your head.
Ooh.
And a looming voice speaks out to you. I am Yambe, first leader of Nasu. What business do you have here, outsider?
I can't talk, right? Or can I?
You can try.
I try to say we're here for exactly what I told you. I was telling the truth, and you can probably figure out that I was telling the truth.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check for me. I have felt a great interference coming from my estate. Though I am little more than a prisoner down here. If what you say is true, my current lineage needs your help.
Yeah, the guy that's the current resident, he's a dragon binder. So
You feel a petrifying fear run through your body, Guy, as you say this. Almost as if now the emotions that you have are not just your own. You must seal this place. You must place this back down, leave, seal this place off, and dispose of this man. Or there will be a great price to pay.
is there any way that you'd be able to help us, or
I would be...
or
I'm sorry, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
I would be nothing more than a burden if you brought me out there to face a dragon binder. This gem you hold would be little more than a source of power for him if he could take it from you.
Okay. Is there anything in the tomb that would help us, or it's best if we just seal this off?
Perhaps I may have a thing or two of use if you are in search of items to help you dispose of this man.
We could use all the help we can get.
Very well. If you seal off this tomb once more before you leave, I have a gift or two for you before you go.
Okay. Is there any way to change the password or incantation to something else?
Perhaps.
The less people that know about it, the better.
I agree. And whomever the current lineage and ruler is needs to know of this and should hopefully change it once you all have the opportunity.
Okay.
But for now, never share that password. Especially not with anyone close to the Dragon Binder.
Understood.
All right. And as he speaks out a final warning to you, the massive casing on top of this tomb begins to slightly drift off to the side. You all see a faint glow as a couple of items pop out on the ground before you all. Let's see, can I place them in chat? Is that a thing? Hell yeah, we can. We've got a Stone of Good Luck. And a Cloak of Protection.
Ooh.
Up for grabs.
Okay. I would have to identify these, correct? I know what they do.
We could say in this situation it's not necessary. They're being gifted to you, so for the sake of time, you don't have to go through
okay.
that.
I can just click these.
Yeah.
Well, I think the cloak should go to God, not Snicket, because he's been getting hurt quite a bit, and it probably looks pretty good on you.
I mean, I do have like a really ratty cloak on, so
A ratty cloak?
yeah, from my ancestors. That's why it's a
Got
ratty cloak.
him.
Are you handing these out? You picked them up and are handing them out?
Yeah, I would throw you the cloak. You need some AC.
Oh, this is very high quality materials.
Yes. Should I take the luck stone?
Wow. Poor Tito just getting snubbed.
I mean, he does have a sword,
sword.
that you do have a magic sword.
And Tito doesn't really do much.
Guys just snubbing
He
my
just
boy
smokes.
Tito.
He's over there just smoking his turtle weed.
Tito's absolutely aghast at the situation.
I mean, we all get one magical item, right? Okay,
I hear no complaints from Tito, so yeah, you go ahead and take it.
okay, I'll go ahead and take that then.
Absolutely aghast.
Is that something that I got to put in here, or?
I'm sorry, you want me to put the
Can you
items
drag
in
and drop
there?
it? You can drag and drop it in there.
Oh,
Okay.
I just found that out.
Oh, requires attunement. Okay.
Wait, how do you find if it requires attunement? Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
mine
sure
requires
it's
attunement
sad.
too. Yeah.
And what do you have to do with attunement again?
You
Just-
take a short rest to attune to the item, and you are limited to 3 attunement slots.
Okay.
Well, most classes are. I think you actually play the special class that eventually I think you get more attunement slots, Guy, but I don't believe
Right.
you have them right now, though.
Correct. I don't have
Do you
anything that
overwrite
requires attunement.
Attunement Or like unattune from stuff?
You can
Yes.
unattune from stuff
Okay.
if you just hit unequip. Or yeah, there's an attune button. So if you hit attune and then you hit break attunement, it'll unattune you from the item.
Yeah.
And I always say breaking attunement. It's just like a free action. It doesn't like cost you anything necessarily.
All right. So it's probably best that we seal this place up real quick.
All right. Do you know how to do that?
I assume you speak it again, and
Well,
or
let's go
maybe it'll
try.
just do it automatically once we leave.
Are you sure you don't want to take any of this other stuff? Just we don't take all of it. I mean, were you what
No, we don't.
happened? Actually, first off, I forgot. What happened? You didn't explain any of what happened. These things appeared.
Well, did they hear what the guy was saying, or was it just to
No,
me?
that was just in your mind.
Oh, I thought he was talking with everybody.
No.
Oh, okay.
That's why the previous time when you touched it and you rolled too high, he wasn't able to break into your thoughts to communicate with you.
Yeah, he said it's best that was the first ruler of Nasu.
His name was Yambe.
I should probably write that down.
I already got it written down.
Yam. How do you spell that?
Like
Y-A.
Harambe, but with a Y instead of a
Yam
Haram.
and then Bay.
Oh, there's an
Sorry.
A in there?
I mean Yam. Yam.
Well, no,
Yeah,
Bay is in like B-A-E.
yeah, that's how I spelled it.
Okay. Yambae.
Yeah, that's
I
how I
spelled it.
spelled it.
Okay.
Yambi.
Yes, that's how I initially spelled it, but I was like, that just looks like Yambi.
It's not exotic enough.
That's not how I was trying to pronounce it, so I tried to make it.
You need some of those like double letter characters where it's like two letters melded into one letter.
You're right. I do need that. Actually, I should just create my own language for D&D for this world, and then you guys have to learn a new language to play. That's true immersion.
Oh, did you you explained everything? Or I don't know what you're gonna tell me.
I explained everything other than what's his face being able to use that as a power source.
Okay.
I don't give you that information.
But you did tell me that like that he essentially like he gave us stuff to like help us. He gave us stuff to help us. Okay. So I say back, well, if he wants to help us, some extra cash could kind of help us out a little bit. So I don't see.
It's not going to help us right now.
I mean, do you see this
Well,
old leather armor I'm
Oh,
wearing?
you're just going to fence this while we're here.
I mean, who's to say that we're gonna run into the Glisk tonight?
Yeah, this guy was immensely powerful, and it seems like he can see and hear what's going on in here.
And ask him, say, hey, big,
No,
hey,
we're
big
not
guy.
going to do that.
I'll
We're not
ask him
gonna
right
do that.
now. Hey, big guy, you care if we take some jewels?
You just say that out.
Yeah, I say that out loud.
No response as you just speak it.
See, you didn't say no.
We're not going to do that.
Fine.
The gem is just back in its holder, just resting there.
Tito takes the gem.
All right, we got to
He
get
wants a
out of
magic
here,
item.
and we got to seal this back up.
This is all very
Alright.
unnatural.
I let Guy lead the way. Because I have no idea how to seal the thing back up.
No, I'll make sure to let you go first.
What?
Yeah,
Well, I'm just sitting around waiting.
I'm waiting for you to go first.
Well, I'm waiting for you to go first.
I'm not.
Okay, then I'm just sitting around.
And everybody dies down here.
Yeah.
Oh, what are we doing?
I'm waiting for you to go.
What? Why? You don't trust me?
No,
Why? I'm not gonna take anything.
go then.
Fine, I'll go.
So you go.
No, I don't go.
Tito, can you grab him?
I grabbed the rat.
Your
Stuff him
job
in my
is-
shell.
Stuff me in your shell.
You
Yes.
resist it all, Snicket?
No, I don't resist.
Okay, so you get stuffed inside of Tito's shell.
All right, and then I'll follow
Are my
behind him.
senses overburdened by the dank stench of the turtle weed
It
and the
is.
sweaty shell?
It is pretty dank and musty inside of Tito's shell.
Oh, we stay dank.
It's like a fucking college freshman's dorm who just figured out what weed is. As the three of you begin to place everything back the way it was when you first came down here, you begin to ascend back up the steps, each torch unlighting itself behind you as you make your way up. Guy, you repeat the phrase once more as you make your way to the top of the stairs, and the doors closing and locking behind you all.
Dope. And that came in clutch. All right.
All right. What would you guys like to do?
Am I still in Tito's shell?
Right now you are, unless you'd like to wriggle your way out of there.
Nope, I'm good.
All right. So, I guess I will go to the.
I actually pop out of Tito's shell because it's boring being in Tito's shell because he doesn't do anything. I as guys why am I on top of people? As I walk back, I walked over to Guy and tell him, hey, I heard footsteps come. There's a stairwell at the end of this path. I heard some footsteps coming from up there, so I think we're getting close to at least a more traversed part of the estate.
Does your cloak require attunement?
Yes.
Then I ask everyone how they're doing. Like, you guys get hurt at all?
I
Would
mean,
you
yeah,
guys want to use a quick rest?
I could take a break.
You guys hurting at all?
Yeah, I got hurt pretty bad.
Okay. All right. Then we can hunker down here for about an hour, catch our breath, and continue on after that.
Yeah, do you can you set something up to make sure no one like sneaks up on us from that stairwell? Since I did hear people sound from around that direction.
All right, then I will ritually cast like alarm around this area.
At the bottom there, right where you're standing at?
Yes.
Right.
I'm gonna sleep in the fountain because it reminds me of home.
I told him I would suggest that we would be out of sight.
So you're not glowing like God now.
I love it. So bright. And then we'll take a breather.
You guys gonna take a short resty? Or
Yeah.
attempt to anyway?
Attempt
Yeah.
to.
Alright, does anyone want to keep watch? Are you guys gonna do it in blocks at all? Or what is your plan?
I don't. I mean, I was thinking we just rest for an hour, all of us, because we have that alarm spell.
Yep. Agreed.
Do you have to? Can you still rest and attune?
I believe you can short rest, tune while you're short resting.
Okay.
I think that's actually how it works. Is you have to take a short rest to attune.
Have to do it, right?
Yeah.
And you can an item can be attuned to only one creature at a time. A creature can be attuned to no more than 3. You can attune yourself during a short rest. Yeah.
Okay. So yep, I'm going to attempt to attune.
Same.
All right, both of you go ahead and make wisdom save. I'm just kidding. You're fine.
You're dead. You died.
A short rest is successfully. Hey, nice natural 20. I love how you keep wasting your 20s on nothing.
I'm
So
attuned.
is this automatically?
What's up?
Does this automatically?
I
take into
believe it
effect?
does. Go ahead and roll one, and let's see. Like, just roll one of
All right.
your
So
saving throws.
ability checks and saving throws. So like if I, looks
And then
like acrobatics
3 health
should be a
back.
+2. +0.
Acrobatics is +2.
Do I not have it in the right inventory?
Mine
What?
added onto my AC.
Features.
Wait.
Whoa.
Hey, like guys like my 20? Yeah, I wonder why isn't it doing it? I would have figured that it would have.
Let me try it again. Ability check.
Wait, did you equip it? Did you equip it?
Yeah, it's equipped
Yeah.
on his inventory.
Okay.
Actually,
Actually, yeah, mine says
yeah, it's only doing +2 for some reason.
in saving throws. Let me try a saving throw.
Effects.
Yeah, mine doesn't. You just have to remember the saving throws bit.
Well, it's not even doing it for ability checks either, unfortunately.
Well, I mean, mine only is saving throws, so that's the only thing I can check on mine.
Alright,
okay.
I can edit a passive effect.
Yeah, you could just do a saving throw bonus and just put it on there.
Yeah, there should be a way to make an active effect that we. Oh, that's because the effect is over here. You have to toggle. There we go. If you go to the effects tab on your guys' character sheet,
oh, nice.
it creates an effect for the item that you guys then have to toggle the effect.
Oh, you right click and toggle the effect.
Okay.
Wait, what? It's on passive effects. It was already on.
Oh, there we go. Passive. Alright, let's try this
Oh,
again.
I have to make a new one because it says AC, Cloak of Protection. I need to add another one. For...
Still give me +2.
Did you... What's the effect say on yours?
I think it's because I added an effect. I didn't finish.
How do you actually add...
This is janky. Why is this not working right?
Abilities... Here we go. Abilities... Save? Because the thing
effect.
didn't...
Passive effect. Oh, there's no. I'm looking in the one for John's right now, and there's nothing in the actual effect tab for the configure active effects for. Oh shit! I don't remember these fucking formulas or whatever.
Strength bonuses save.
Save and ability. Oh, jeez. Alright, I think I can figure this out. Abilities. DC.
Add one. I think you have to go. Do you have to add one for each of them?
That's what I'm wondering.
I don't remember the exact.
Let me try this.
Charisma.
Sorry, I had to go do something. Did I miss anything?
No, their items aren't working right, and we're
Here,
trying to
let
figure it
me
out.
try doing my constitutions. Actually, I think it just showed up already.
Nope.
Yeah, mine's showing up. When I so you have to make a. I'll say it's from. So you have to like.
Oh,
I'll
wait, hold
screenshot it.
on.
You have to do this on the effects tab of the thing.
Let me delete that.
There's.
Can you use as many hit die as you want on a short rest?
Yep.
As many as you have.
As many as you have, you can use, and you have a number equal to your level by default, and you gain half of them back on short rest.
Yeah, I'm wondering if there's one
long rest.
because it's like all.
Oh, here it is. All abilities.
Oh, you have an all abilities one? I couldn't find that.
I'm getting confused with the
Oh, you know
double
what? One
character
second. 1
sheet.
second. Let me see something. All right.
Dude, you want me to just delete one?
No, I just need to keep better track. It's not that bad.
I'll figure this out after we're done with our.
Yeah, there's a way to do it because that's literally
Yeah.
the effect that I use to make the rage bonus for Tito. I just can't remember how you exactly have to type out everything and configure.
Yeah,
it.
I'll figure that out afterwards. I'll just back in my mind +1 to ability checks and saving
Sure.
throw.
Yeah, it might not even matter because we're just got a little bit left before we'll finish up.
Yep.
So, yeah, you guys are. Oh, poor Tito.
Ooh, that made up for it.
It was actually 3 hit dice for 23.
Okay. That is A-okay.
All right.
As you all successfully complete your long rest, taking a bit of a breather,
Ignore that.
but also tuning to your new items, what would you all like to do?
So I don't think there's any way we can get our friends back, but so I think we have to keep pressing on.
At this point, you guys have also been separated for over an hour
Oh yeah.
because you guys took your short rest.
Yeah, duh. We just kind of keep pressing on. I don't know if you want to scout out like a little bit ahead.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. We could
Just make sure the coast is clear for the rest of us, little by
yeah,
little.
the only place is to go up those stairs. So yeah, we'll I can start heading up there. Oh.
Whose was that?
That was Uso Blisk. He's pissed.
Ooh, God status now. All right, so I'll.
Oh, you can actually put the effect directly on the item itself. I don't know if that's how you're doing it before.
I don't know. I don't think so.
That's yeah. If you right click the item, you can go to effects and then add it to the effects of the item.
There's no
Right.
other like secret door or passageway, correct? Well, I guess I didn't.
Yeah, just to think of it. Yeah, there's an
Look,
extra.
I mean-
There's a secret passage.
I mean, you can't
You know-
blame him for trying, right?
You know, I mean, I was thinking about asking it, but I don't know. Like even beforehand, but that would probably take too long anyway. So I'll wait here.
Okay, and I will sneak up stealthily.
All right, go on ahead, sir.
And sneak up stealthily with
Yeah. Make a stealth check for
does that
me.
mean roll? I was gonna say, does that mean roll a
Well,
stealth?
no,
check?
it's just-
I'm sorry, maybe your angle doesn't let you see it. If you would like to go up ahead, you absolutely can. Click on the stairs and you will go ahead of everyone else, and they'll be down here and you'll be up there.
But now I'm doing it stealthily, so I'm going up.
Okay.
Oh, it's loading. Oh.
It was taking me a long time to load maps up earlier when I was prepping. It was actually fucking obnoxious. I was jumping between a bunch of maps and it took like a couple of minutes sometimes in between each load.
So essentially, I'm gonna be crawling up these stairs, staying as low as I can.
My screen is just black. What happened?
I'm up.
Oh, here we go. Why the fuck is it so loud? Jesus.
And I want to like essentially like peek down this hallway down here. Interesting, a bunch of doors, and then come over to this little cubby area here, and then peek over this way, and then kind of then I got an eye, and then I go back down,
Excellent.
and I say, okay, there's a bunch of rooms. I did not see one in the immediate vicinity. Passively, did I hear any like footsteps or anything?
You didn't hear any movement or
Okay.
anything around. The only thing you could really hear was like the burning of the torches.
I did not hear any movement around. All I could hear was the burning of the torches. So yeah, if you guys want to go up, if you want me to, do you want me to scurry around some more, go into some
Yeah,
doors?
We'll go up.
Okay. Stealthily though. Come up. Be quiet, Tito.
That's not an option for me.
I feel like I got smaller.
I feel like you got smaller. Or
I was zoomed out farther.
I was zoomed in way close. My head was huge.
And I kind of want to whisper back to the group. So, where do you guys want to start?
Well,
That's a good start.
You'll kind of have to lead the way wherever we're at.
Okay,
Whatever we're doing.
This door's close, the closest one. If we want to try to, I'll try to. Let me go listen real quick. You guys stay here. I'll go put my ear against it and see if I can hear anything on the other side.
All right, I'll stay right here.
All right, I want to go up and like basically listen for any kind of like indication of what's going on the other side of this door.
Okay, as you place your ear to the other side of this, the door, Snicket, go ahead and roll a perception check for me. God, Tito's real stealthing it up this session. It's getting a little sneaky beaky like. As you place your ear to the door, Snicket, and listen, you hear the clanging of pots and pans and some hurried footsteps and various sounds of what it sounds to be like some cooking is going on the other side of the store.
All right, I want to kind of make a hand gesture like I'm like whisking a pot or something to give an indication that it's I believe it's a kitchen.
Roll a performance check.
All right. Oh, that's an excellent.
Pretty good motion. Your
okay.
wrist action is really on point.
Okay, so they're cooking. Telepathically.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
It's like charades. All right. I want to continue, and I want to start on the. I'm assuming these doors are ajar here.
Some of them are, yes. The ones that look ajar are ajar, and the ones that are not are, well, not.
They may be ajar.
And I will go like up against this wall.
And I want to listen to see if I can hear anything on the other side of this door.
And I mean, if we're listening, I'll go ahead and do the same against this door.
You hear guys heavy breathing from the other across the hallway. No, I'm just kidding. It's pretty quiet all throughout here, Snicky. So if you want to listen on every door, you can feel free to.
Yeah.
But based off what you can hear and how confident you are in your own perceptive abilities, it doesn't seem like these rooms are currently occupied. Though you wouldn't stake your life on it, but it doesn't seem like any of them are.
Okay. I kind of signal a guy to like, hey, let's check this one out.
Okay. I will go like right up beside the door.
And I will open it just enough so that I can slide through.
Okay.
And then I want to slip on in.
Feel free to click on the door icon.
Oh. What? Am I stuck in tar? What's going on?
What's happening? Why is that's wrong?
Trapped. I knew it. So nothing here.
Well, is that chest actually on the ground? That little like coffer chest?
It is there.
Can
I check for traps.
Roll
check for traps?
For me.
I pull out my 10-foot pole and start whacking it around on stuff.
You said what? Investigation?
Yeah.
First off, I ask Guy, what is he doing?
I'm checking for traps. You
this
never
looks like
know.
a guest room. You think he's gonna booby trap his own guest room?
That's just what he'd want you to think.
Everything seems to be above board here, Guy.
Okay,
Doesn't seem like any traps going on.
You go ahead now.
So I open the little like coffer case
As you open it up, it seems to just be some personal valuables of whoever might currently be staying in this room. There's a handful of nice dresses and nice tuxedos and some more fancy jewelry. Not necessarily anywhere close to the degree of what you guys found in Yambe's tomb, but some nicer things that some maybe middle-class individuals would try to wear if they were trying to impress some higher society.
Hey, guy, can I take this jewelry?
Yeah, you can definitely take
What?
all that stuff. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the morals of this guy all over the place.
Is there something
take
that I
the
could
jewels.
put like over my coat or whatever that like maybe as a disguise?
What do you mean? Are you just trying to like fit in, or
Yeah,
do you
just try to
dress-
fit in
dress
more.
well?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Sniga just opened up a chest of pretty much fine clothing. So if you wanted to just steal some of this individual's clothing or this couple's family, whatever it might be, clothing, it actually is a family. I take that back. As you begin rifling through it, there's even smaller clothing for a young boy and a young girl as well. Some that might be perfect sized for Sniga inside as well. So there's a full family's worth of like nice wardrobe is within here.
Yeah, if I could put something on, I mean, not like the full thing, but like maybe like a robe or something, just to more easily blend in than what I'm wearing right now.
Sure, you can do that, no problem.
Okay. I closed the door, by the way, behind us.
Okay, sure, fair enough.
I mean, is it worth putting something on? I don't think I have yet to
No.
see any other rat folk out here. I don't think I have a chance of blending in here.
Yeah, I highly doubt even the kids' clothing would hide you.
And I think Tito's probably a little too big to fit in any of this stuff.
What the fuck?
Did you just call Tito fat?
No. He's a big guy.
Muscular. He's way too muscular for this.
For sure.
Yeah. Alright, if you wanna lead the way out, or maybe we just stay in here
And do what?
and allow you to scout out.
Oh, okay. I thought you just like you wanted to spend the night here or something.
No.
Okay. I will. I'll go check out the next room. Actually, there we go. Sweet. I have my thing equipped. Got him. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna open the door and then peek out, see if anyone's there. Double down and then go down to the next room.
Excellent.
And I'll kind of poke my head out just so I can see kind of what he's doing. Just keep line of sight.
Oh wait, the jewels I grabbed? Is that?
Oh yeah, go ahead and put in your inventory that you snagged 50 gold worth of jewelry.
A.
Because I figure you're just going to sell it anyway, so I'm just going to give
I
you
might wear 'em.
Okay, it's like a couple rings and like a necklace or something that are worth 50 gold together then.
Perfect. I will put the ring and leave the necklace off. I'll put the rings on right now, but the necklaces are staying off.
Excellent.
And then I'm gonna inspect this room, kind of get a gauge on like try to gauge when the last time people were in here.
Go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
Investigation. There were people here.
There were people here. They were here within a time frame, and they were last here a time frame ago.
Awesome.
Likely within the last 150 years, someone was in this room.
I want to check the coffer. Get this coffer over here, and see what's in that.
So same as before, this one's not locked either. This room definitely more so felt to you like a room a family was staying in. It was a little more disheveled than the previous one was. But same again, as you open it up, it's just personal effects and clothing of a family, some nicer clothes, a little bit of jewelry here and there. Um, seems like this group or this family had more children than the other. There's a bunch more kids' clothing.
Okay.
So is this room's like, it's like a guest room, or
Yes,
is it like
seems that way.
or servants' quarters?
This seems like a guest room over here.
They have the servants have kids.
Yeah.
I mean, it happens.
And jewelry, I guess. No, servants definitely do have kids.
Nah, they're not allowed to breed.
Hey, the ideal servant would have a kid. I'm just saying.
I actually knew a guy who had servants. It was like the whole family.
Dude, that's weird.
He lived in Zambia, so like they had a separate house, and that was like the servants' quarters, and they had like 2 families that lived there. I did like the cooking and cleaning and stuff.
Interesting.
All right, this
Yep.
door I want to actually listen behind because it's closed.
Okay, did you?
Didn't you listen to all of them?
No, I didn't listen to all of them. He said that I got a feeling that they were all. It was pretty quiet over here.
All right, and to speed that up, I'll listen to this door then. Perception, right?
Yeah.
Okay, as you guys each place your ear towards the door, listening out for any sort, as all 3 of you do. It's like a little fucking cartoon with Tito at the top, guy in the middle, and Snicket at the bottom.
The
Y'all
3
poking,
Stooges.
y'all poking your ears up to this room, listening out for anything. And other than the soft flicker of a torch from inside, there is silence within the room.
Is my door unlocked?
This one is not. This one is locked. Oh, that both these on the left hand side are locked.
Okay, I want to with my thieves' tools pick the lock.
Ooh, spicy. Go ahead and roll a check for me. Just roll them thieves' tools, baby.
Performance check.
Yeah, performance check, actually. I could make you roll a lockpick check, but instead performance seems like the way to go.
How do I roll thieves' tools?
Click on the thieves' tools.
Where are my thieves' tools? Oh, they're there. I didn't know you could roll thieves' tools.
Yep. And it added your dexterity and your proficiency modifier, I'd imagine. So as you approach and you begin to intricately stick in each piece into the lock, twisting and turning a few of the tumblers, unsure if you're going to be able to get it momentarily before eventually, after a couple minutes of trying to snick it, you hear a resounding clink as the lock is undone.
Too loud. Too loud. I gently open the door just barely enough so I can peek through and make sure no one's on the other side.
As you poke your head in real quick, you see what appears to be pretty much entirely an undisturbed room.
Okay, then.
I ask him if he wants to get going with this lock too.
Let's finish in here just
while
in case.
I look.
Because I don't want to. I don't know. I'm worried. It's very odd to me that it's nighttime and all these guest rooms are empty, and there's clothes and stuff in them. It makes me think that I don't know where are all these people. So I go in here. Is this another room? Looks like another room.
I'll keep my head poked out.
This one, even more so than the others, appears to be just undisheveled entirely.
Oh, okay. So I want to open this thing and see if it actually has anything in it.
As you pop this chest open, it is entirely empty inside.
Okay. All right. I'm assuming that other room's empty as well. That's why it's locked. So I don't even think it's worth even going in there.
Let's give it a shot.
All right. I want to go and attempt to pick the lock.
After a few minutes of painfully trying to break open this lock, or not break open, but precisely open the lock, you are eventually just barely able to maneuver this lock open.
And I want to, again, crack it open and peek inside and make sure there's no one in there.
The room appears to be empty from a quick glance.
All right. So, go in. Is there anything that looks like it could have any sort of value?
I'll look as well.
Yeah, there's definitely a couple of things that could be of value. Your mind kind of, or your eyes kind of immediately go to the table across from where you guys are at right now.
I can't steal a table.
It's a nice table. What is that, mahogany?
There's a couple of fresh pendants and some nicer pieces of finery currently resting on the table itself. It seems like someone was working on sending off some letters or currently writing some scrolls up or something on that table. And then the other table next to the bed has a few valuables on it. Again, mainly just a couple pieces of jewelry or trinkets. It looks like from where you guys are standing, but you have to get closer to investigate further if you want to see.
I'll go look.
Okay. As you start to grab and rifle through a few of the pieces on the desk, go ahead and roll an investigation check for me. Yikes. So, there's really only one thing on there that kind of sticks out to you as valuable. It's just kind of resting on the center of the table, and it's this large trinket-like coin, kind of big enough that it would fit kind of in your whole hand, like much larger than your regular size coin, kind of matching the size of like a large pendant. And it has the emblem inscribed on it is a foot kind of stomping down on the neck of a dragon.
Interesting. Hey Tito, you should grab that.
It's just a pendant?
Yeah, with a someone stepping on the neck of a dragon on it. Tito, pick that up.
I'm gonna take it.
Go for it. No problem. You take the large pendant. It's hefty. It's got a good weight to it. It's definitely made of some sort of valuable metal, probably, just based off of the heft to it.
Can I tell if it's magical? I mean, I know I don't have detect magic, but...
It doesn't give you any reason to believe that it's magical,
Okay.
though, like you said, you don't have detect magic going, so you don't know for certain.
Okay. I don't think I need to spend 10 minutes.
10 minutes waiting.
Yeah.
Guy, do you wanna take any forks or something?
Forks?
And you say there's like fancy cutlery and stuff on the table?
There is, yeah.
Alright. If you want to be lookout,
Yeah. How long does it
Okay.
take to grab some forks?
I guess I'll take a look at what's on the desk. Or on...
So, I mean, are you just trying to grab as much valuables as you can in, like, a specific time frame?
Yeah, I mean, I would kind of just rummage through. It wouldn't be... I'm not looking for, like, any type of, like, hidden drawer or anything.
Okay. So, if you're just grabbing from what already exists there,
Yeah, maybe
we'll say... Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Are any of the drawers locked?
No, but some of them have
Okay.
just nothing but paper in them. Others
Okay.
look like they might have a couple things. We'll say within a few minutes of kind of like tinkering through and looking through some of, you guys are able to grab like 50 gold worth of like valuable trinkets.
Okay. Just at a cursory glance, would I know like what the papers are or writing, just as a general sense?
If you want to take a moment and look at them, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, just skimming pieces of paper here and there,
Sure.
just to get a general sense of what they actually are.
So the
I'm not
first
going to
thing
sit there and read everything.
the first thing that you notice is that every individual piece of paper is dated, a specific date, and it's logged like an entry.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. What's the most recent?
The most recent one is dated earlier today, the same date, or just earlier this morning. you use your assumption because obviously no one is here to write it right now. Or
Yeah,
really
right.
within the day. And the ink on the page is really dry, so you don't think that it was written fresh or anything like that. These are notes being upkept about Uso Glisk. They are particular. It's as if someone is writing a report, perhaps that they would be sending back to a higher up. They are kind of monitoring what Uso Glisk does throughout the day. They are writing not only what they see him do, what they believe him to be doing, but not only that, but the person who's writing this is also giving out their personal beliefs on what they think Uso Glisk is up to, and if he is doing what he is supposed to be doing. And at the very end, the papers are signed off by an individual named Lieutenant Raynar.
Raynor.
Or NAR, excuse me, Raynar.
And okay, not Raynor as in StarCraft, but Raynar.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Is there anything that would be like, kind of like damning evidence to anybody, or it's like Uso probably knows that this would happen? I'm guessing this is the Black Hand, kind of reporting up the chain about what Uso is doing.
Perhaps that is not.
Okay.
Oh my god, I got super tongue twisted. Forgive me. Perhaps you're not entirely certain. It certainly seems like that's definitely a possibility, but it's not signed in any way that gives away that it is explicitly from or to the Black Hand. At least not in this particular note. There are drawers that have more notes and more parchment within them if you'd like to keep rifling through them, though it's going to take you more and more time to do all of this if you want to.
I'm going to keep the latest. Or, let's say, maybe one of the older ones, so that I have a copy of the signature.
I kind of like look back to Guy and be like, Guy, what's taking so long? What are you doing?
I think this is the quarters of the Black Hand. They're kind of, all these are notes about what Uso's doing, but
Why don't you go ahead and grab all of them then, so we can read through and see if there's anything that we can kind of gauge what the Black Hand is, what their play in all this is.
okay. Yeah, then I grab. I mean, how many sheets are there? I guess.
So, this desk itself is like a roll top desk, and then it has two drawers on the left and two drawers on the right that are kind of down by where the legs are at, and the drawers on the right are each of what kind of had a bunch of these papers within them. And you guess there's probably in the right drawers, oh man, 50, 60 pages, individual pages in there.
All right, I'm not. I'll
50
take.
pages. That's like nothing.
I'll take a handful of the latest.
Okay, you grab like the top dozen or so, we'll say.
Yeah.
And then the left-hand side, the other drawers, there are pieces of parchment rolled up that are like placed into like tubings, like protective tubings that are used by like carrier birds and things of that nature.
Okay, fair enough. All right, I think we're good. We're good here. Is there anybody out there?
Oh yeah, I gotta check.
I mean, I know you're kind of peeking your head.
Well, I'm also corralling the
watch.
baby.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like it's pretty clear. Let me actually like step out and I'll signal. So I like kind of sneak around this
Get
corner
shot in the face.
and peek around this corner, and I come back and I say, okay, it looks like it's clear.
All right. I'm following you.
Let me check around this next corner. And I sneak, peek around,
Real sneaky beaky like.
then sneak
Oh.
around this one.
Okay, I'll poke my head out.
Yeah, and now I signal you to follow, and then this is, what is this? What does this go to over here, Jared? Is this another like
So,
room?
This is in situations like this. I'll kind of let you guys know what you can see because realistically, there's not actually anything separating the two of them. It's just a
Okay.
hallway that leads down towards what the next room is. So let me go over there real quick, and I'll tell you what it looks like on the other side. So you guys don't have to.
It looks very gay.
Oh, super gay. There's just dicks hanging from the ceiling everywhere.
And rainbows everywhere. And
Damn.
trans clone troopers.
My type of party, dude.
Hey, not all trans people are gay. That's offensive.
Whoa, I said trans clone troopers.
What?
What does that mean?
I'm salty at Disney. Don't talk to me about it.
Why are we
Oh,
salty at
jeez.
Disney?
Sister.
Still
Okay,
stupid.
so
Okay.
At least you don't let it
Moving
get
on.
I feel you. I'm pissed at Wizards because they removed what makes mind flayers and beholders that very creature. But side tangent. So you guys can see that this hallway definitely continues down a little bit longer. There's still like all those like suits of armor all along the walls that you guys have kind of seen so far. More torches leading the way. The hallway continues down for another 40 or 50 feet before it breaks off to the right, and you can't exactly see more of what is going on down that way. But it looks like there's probably a couple more rooms. You think you can spy a slot where there might be a doorway for one of them, though you're not certain.
Okay. Do I hear any sort of like footsteps coming from that general direction?
Your passive perception is 22, right?
Yes.
Okay, I looked into ways of being able to describe like how good a passive perception of 22 would be, because I had a really hard time like quantifying it. And I actually had a lot of people like say that they've had similar players have this, and they almost said that it's like your person is like a fucking dog with like just supersonic hearing at that point, you know?
So,
Yeah.
so unless someone is trying not to be seen actively,
It would
pretty
almost
much-
be like you can, you know?
yeah.
I mean, there's definitely within a certain like point. Like you're not gonna be able to hear something like a mile out per se, but
Yeah, that's passive perception of 23.
Echolocation.
But what you think that you can hear over the slight flickering of the torches is it sounds like there's a bubbling cauldron off in the distance.
Uh-oh.
Do I know about this?
No, you also don't know it, sir. You don't have a 22 passive perception.
But can I smell?
No.
I mean, I have a pretty good nose.
You do have a good
No,
nose,
15
and
minutes.
nose does relate into. Do you need to go soon, Garrett?
Yeah.
Okay, you're fine. We're finishing up here in just a minute anyway.
Okay. Bubbling cauldron means that another hag's probably around for us to dunk in it.
There's your cauldron.
Oh, no, I didn't say that out loud. That's in my head.
Oh.
I
I was about to say PTSD.
I turn to them and say, I hear some sort of like bubbling noise.
Like a cauldron?
Yeah, it could be a cauldron. But other than that, it seems like it's pretty clear. I don't hear any footsteps, so I can go ahead and scout ahead and then signal back.
Okay. This whole time, have I smelled anything like those mushrooms?
The Grey Fist?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll perception check for me with advantage because you got a good nose.
Okay, well.
You've smelt some alchemical substances and reagents that you think could be the Grey Fist mushroom or remnants of it being used, but you're not 100% certain. You wouldn't bet your life on it or anything.
Okay, fair enough. Could be something else.
But it certainly could be. You're not ruling it out.
Okay.
All right, and then Snicket, you said you were going to sneak off ahead and kind of scout out the situation.
Yeah.
I let him know that I smell maybe some reagents, so... Because, I mean, when he said bubbling cauldron, that made me think, so... I tell him, like, I may smell some reagents. It may be the mushrooms, it may not be, so... We may be coming up on something.
Alright. Keep an eye out around the corner so I can signal for you when you guys can move up.
All right, and you guys watch as Snicket steadies himself to the ground, pulling his hood over top, getting low as he can.
His new hood.
His new hood, putting his back kind of up against the wall, keeping to the shadows and using the light of the torch to his advantage as he disappears off down the hallway to attempt to scope out whatever is going on further beyond this way. And that's where we'll go ahead and leave.
I was
for a
WA
split
thing and you locked me out.
I did. I saw you going, so I figured
You're
that's
like,
what you
nope.
can get. You can get one little peek, and that's where we'll go ahead and leave it off at.
I don't get a peek. I'm still next to Tito.
Hey, you guys are. I mean,
Okay.
sometimes it could be a little boring, but I will say you guys are at least letting the rogue do rogue things. I can't
Yeah,
tell you how many parties I've had where people don't let the rogue do the rogue thing, and it's like
Yeah.
it bites him in the ass so many times, dude. Ask Allison. She played a rogue in her first campaign. And one of our best friends, I God fucking love him, dude, but he just like had the patience of a fucking 4-year-old. He just couldn't ever do it, man.
Just opens up every door and
Just opens
just
shit
busts
up.
every. Yeah.
Like the second it looks like trouble is coming, or there's like even like a potential that the rogue is going to be seen, it's like, oh, gotta go in guns blazing now. It's like, dude,
Yeah.
maybe the rogue just running away still is like the best option. Nah, gotta go run it in guns blazing. So
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun to play with a party that actually lets Garrett do what his class does, you know?
Yeah. I guess I'm the investigator of the group. A plus
Yay.
7.
It's
I'm
funny
the
how-
muscle.
Yeah, you guys do kind of have a defined dynamic. It's really cool that you picked to be an alchemist, and then you ended up maybe you picked alchemist because of the story as well. I don't know, but like you ended up picking a story that like alchemy plays a pretty decent role in it. You know?
Yeah, I just picked it. I don't know why I picked an alchemist. I don't know. But yeah,
cool.
It's working out.
Hey,
All right,
Artificer's
guys,
cool.
I gotta go. I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah,
Alright.
sounds good.
Yeah.
Later, boys. I'm gonna go ahead and get some eat. Get
Alright.
something to eat. I'm fucking hungry.
I'm gonna be editing this effect.
Okay,
Try
sounds
to.
good.
So
I'll make sure to leave everything up.
cool beans.
Later.
Alright, well, thanks for watching for now. Hope you join us again next time. I will catch you later. Peace!